Hello guys, this is PT Trader. So we're going to continue our journey in starting a TDA account for foreign applicants. So this is part 3 and I'm going to teach you how to fill up the IRS form or the W-8BEN and trusted contacts form. So let's start on what to do. So first, of course, open your IRS W-8BEN form. So here is the link. You can copy it. So let's go to the form. So first, this is the certificate of foreign status of beneficial owner for US tax withholding and reporting. So basically, TD Ameritrade is a brokerage and they need this form so they can submit it to the IRS when filing for tax. So they handle this and you just need to submit this form to prove that you are not a US resident. So let's start filling up the information. So for part 1, this is the identification. So you just put your name and country of citizenship. So mine's Philippines. Permanent address. So it's better if the address is similar to the one in your account application, of course. Okay. So city, state or province, and postal ID. So country again is Philippines. So mailing address, if you have a different address from above. Then number 5, US taxpayer identification number. Since you are not a US resident, you can leave this blank. So this is a crucial one. This is the foreign tax identifying number. So for Filipino citizens, you can have this as your BIR TIN number. So for students, you can apply at the BIR. So you're just going to state that you're a student and they're going to give you an application form for this. While and for employed individuals, of course, they already have their BIR TIN number. So you just write there. Just type a hypothetical here, 9-digit number. Reference numbers, you can leave it blank. Date of birth, let's add it there. Okay, added a hypothetical birth date. So for part 2, here's the crucial one. So it varies from which country you reside. For line 9, it just asks for which country do you live in. So mine is Philippines. So for line 10, this is specific to your country on what treaty do they have with the US regarding the tax. So let's go back to our slides to check how do we go from here. So we have done part 2, filling up part 1, which is the identification, and 3, this is the foreign tax identifying number. This is equivalent to your BIR TIN again. And students can also apply. Just browse the BIR website. So that's it for line 10. We need to go to this link. This is from the IRS. They have the treaty from the Philippines. You just need to copy this link. So let's go. So here is the copy of the tax treaty from Philippines with US. So let's try to browse it. So the thing that you will consider this is the dividends since this is a stock trading account. So it's Article 11. So let's try to search it there. Keep browsing down. There you go, Article 11. So the main line that you would need to read is that the rate of tax imposed to the Philippines is 25% of the gross amount of dividend. So it's a 25% tax basically. So how do we write it? Let's go back to the form. Okay, just read this. The beneficial owner is claiming the provisions of article and paragraph. So again, it's article 11, sorry, and paragraph is 2. So let's check it again. So article 11, paragraph 2, where you find 25% of the dividends. So claim a 25% rate of withholding on what type of income? It is dividends. So you can leave this blank. They already understood what you mean from line 10. And from the fact that you put Philippines in line 9, or which country do you reside in, is it just proves that you're not a resident from the United States. So I just filled up line 10 so we can be all clear with TD Ameritrade. So they also can quickly verify your account. So part 3 certification, you just need to review this. And of course, before we print, input your name and the date that you made this form, filled it up. So let's just write September 18, 2020. So for the signature, please do not put an electronic signature. You need to print this form first before you sign it with a ballpen ink. Okay? So going back to the slides, we filled up part 2. Line 9 is the country which you reside in. Line 10 is the article and paragraph that where they can find the tax treaty between US and their country. What percent of tax would you hold for what type of income? So it's 25% dividends. And again, you reviewed part 3, input your name and date, print the form, of course, then handwrite your signature. So that's it for W-8BEN. If you have questions, you can comment down below. So you see, that's just very quick on how to fill up your IRS W-8BEN. So next we have the trusted contacts. So you can open the trusted contacts form from this TD Ameritrade link, or you can find it in the website. So you can copy this link. Let's go. So that's it, the trusted contact authorization form. So of course, just put your account number. It's a 9-digit account number, and your full name, the one you put in your application. So for trusted contacts, these are the people that their TDA is going to contact in case they want to know your whereabouts or your health status. So basically, it's just like an emergency contact reference. So you just need to input their personal info. So this could be a close family member, your spouse, or children or sibling, and anyone's close to you. So here's the crucial part is put a check here if this trusted contact supersedes the other one that you're going to put. So like I said, they just use this for emergency purposes, and you can type your account name, the date you fill this up. So it's September 18, 2020. Then again, handwrite your signature. Print this form first. Do not add an electronic signature. Okay? Since TDA is very strict on these policies and they want to have a secure verification of your account. So let's go back to the slides on what we did with the trusted contact form. Of course, you input your account number found in your application form together with your name. Then fill up at least one trusted contact. You can have two at max. Then at the end, input your printed name and the date you filled it up. Review if there are some errors you need to change. And lastly, handwrite the signature. So this is the very important thing that we should remember, since TDA does not accept e-signatures. So that's it for filling up the IRS form W-8BEN and trusted contacts. So for our next video, part 4, we will discuss how do you send this application without going through the fax and overnight email from your courier. Okay? So stay tuned for part 4, send in your TDA application. Good day and God bless.